What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Like Fox MTG, and today it's time. We've reached the edge of Eternity. Alright, we've got Edge of Eternities pre-release today. Let's open up a play booster box. If you are liking what you are seeing here, or are new to the channel, please drop a subscribe. It really helps me build this big, beautiful channel where we can all hang out together. Crack some cool packs here. We got some spacey space stuff. We got some Ayla Mouse. We got some archetypes. Get out of here. Here's what we're here for. We got some fancy packs. Let's see what we can crack. On the first one here, we got Shocklands back, everybody. Shocklands are back. We got some really cool lands. This set is sweet. I just pre-released 2-1. Green, red is good. Cryogen Relic. Lightblade. Palantir. A lot of artifacts. A lot of cool stuff in this set here. You've probably seen all these cards already, but you chose to hang out with me and I appreciate it. Alright, vote out. Little convoke. Destroy target creature. Democracy is not always just. Engineering. New social. Mechan Assembler. Robot Artificer. Got ourselves a rare land here. Start off with a Needle Spires. It's beautiful. Beautiful art. Very cool. Red-white land. Little man land action here. And a Lumen class frigate for our second, well, normal rare. First normal rare. Alright, we got ourselves a foil Ruinous Rampage. Great card. Ooh, beautiful. We've got ourselves a borderless foil mountain. These lands are fantastic. And a lander token. Alright, we got piles, we got stuff, we got junk. 2 minutes in, one pack. Oof, we are going to be here next. Hopefully you guys have taken the opportunity to go to your local LG, or your LGS, your local LGS, local, and done some pre-releasing. Being that this is pre-release day, we are hoping that you were able to get out. Mechazoa, Thawbringer, Insect Scout, Blade of the Swarm, Insect Assassin, Dauntless Scrapbot, Sammy, Ships, Engineer, Pull Through the Weft, and we've got ourselves a War Maker Gunship, a spaceship for 3. Very cool, followed by a foil Sinister Cryologist. A beautiful, beautiful borderless island. And another lander. First couple packs, we're just going to kind of mosey through with first 3 or 4. Since these are super duper cool arts, we've got some Kavu Spacemans, Oblivion. This set has some beautiful art. Zealot. Sky Stinger, Insect Warriors, so many bugs. Drill Too Deep. Tanuk Memorial Ensign. Card is very cool. Landfall deals 1 damage to each opponent. Second time, draw a card. Rayblade. Vault Guard, so many Kavu. Caesarian Dirgecraft. Got ourselves a rare here. Bioengineered Future. Create a lander. Orbital Plunge. Foil Basic Mountain. And another lander. So many landers. 1 lander, 2 lander. Magic jokes. Jokes to be made. Yogi yokes. Let's just cruise. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. That is the last week of our current standard meta. We do have a standard meta shift, or a standard shift, having some sets rotate out. We got ourselves a new set here, which I think is going to shake a little bit. Servandum, Code Cracker Hound is a little doge, small doge, Edge Rover, Dubious Delicacy. This card is hilarious. It's an acquired taste. Got ourselves a rare here. Mana, meeny, the right hand. Hull Carver. Planes. And another lander. 4 different landers, 4 different arts. We love it. Oh, we're covering up our fancy dancy land. Dang it. Can't even keep my tiles right. What is wrong with me? Biosynthetic Burst. Plasma Bolt. Sometimes Lightning Bolt. Mental Modulation. Lux Knight Breacher. Diplomatic Relations. This card has a misprint on it. Target creature, should say target creature you control. Target creature you control. Creatures you control. Wormwall Sweeper. Great card. Super good and limited. Melt Strider Eulogist. Scout for Survivors. Afrail Dreaming Acolyte. Got ourselves a rare here. Consult the Star Charts. Kicker. Interesting. Foil Biosynthetic Burst. An island. And a lander. Alright, landers are very popular. Landers are broken. Not a hot take, but it's true. Landers are broken. Let's go ahead and just say it. Landers are broken. Turbo Drill. Monoist. Cryo Shatter. Weft Blade Enhancer. It's a Drix. What's a Drix? Who knows? Drixes are kind of cool though. Shattered Wings. Radiant Strike. Swarm Color. Menomina. Uthros Exile. Hilder Blade. Very cool. Seam Rip. Got ourselves another uncommon here. Roving Actuator. A little robot action with some void action going on. Right here. Daedrin Synthesis Amalgam. Very cool. Beautiful borderless art. We'll take borderless. More borderless is good. Seed Ship Impact. An island. Ooh, beautiful island. And a lander. So many landers. Many, many landers. Alright. So only one, I don't know if you call them bonus sheet lands. No shock lands yet. We want to bombard this box with shock lands. Dark Endurance. Ilovi Lightjammer. Starfighter Pilot. Sammy's Curiosity. Great card. Use that in limited today. Super useful. Nanoform Sentinel. Pinnacle Kill Ship. 10 damage, please. Invasive Maneuvers. Monoist Sentry. Larval Scoutlander. We've got our Sedge class Seed Ship. Very cool. Another spacey spaceship. Lost in Space. Fibblethip. Should have been Fibblethip. Another Mountain. And a Lander Drone. Yeah, there's a lot to say about this set. I'm very excited to see what standard becomes with Edge of Eternities. I like the concept of this set. It's all artifacts and spacecraft and stuff like that, and I love space. The stars are a place I wish I could see in my lifetime. But we'll just look from the ground. Starfield Shepherd, beautiful art, beautiful angel. Memorial Team Leader. Seed Ship Agarian, something like that. Got ourselves our first mythic of the box. Tanuk Steadfast Second, Kavu Pilot. Other creatures you control have haste. Artifact cards and red cards in your hand have warp 2 and a red. Very cool. First mythic of the box. Followed by a foil. Wow, double up. Double Tanuk. Tanuk, Steadfast Second, foil mythic. Very cool. We will take it. Double mythic, same pack. Forest. Robot. Huh. Kind of an interesting card. Other creatures you control have haste. It's a 3/5. I don't know if that card's going to be good or not, but it seems interesting. Shattered Wings. Turbo Drone. Grab Kill. Shielding. Focus Fire. That card's cool. Wormwall Sweeper. Useful card. Display. It's a Might. Wow. Interesting. All Fates Stalker. Drix Assassin. When this creature enters, exile one target non-assassin. Oh, interesting. It's a creature that is okay. Creature that removes. Mouth of the Storm. It's an elemental. Rare. A Steli Reclaimer Angel Warrior. Beautiful art. Foil Plasma Bolt. Forest. Lander. Alright. So far we've found some pretty interesting cards. I'm not gonna lie. That double mythic pack was cool with a mythic and a foil mythic of the same card. Little back-to-back action there. Pilot. You don't see that very often. Orbital Plunge. Cool card. Alright, on to our uncommons. Roving Actuator. Broodguard Elite. Sunstar Smith. Lightsmith. Interceptor Mechan. And, rare here, Pinnacle Starcage. Very cool. Very pretty. When this artifact enters, exile all artifacts and creatures with mana value 2 or less until it leaves the battlefield. Interesting, kind of like a... Oh, what's the card? Temporary Lockdown. Okay. But it's 2 or less, so it hits smaller stuff. Interesting. We shall see. 11 minutes in, 2 mythics. Let's see what we can find here. Kind of cruise through our commons here a little bit. Diplomatic. Alright, we've got our uncommons. Lash Whip Predator. Haven't seen this one yet. Gigastorm Titan. 4/4. Debris Field Crusher. Dual Sun Adepts. And we got our rare here. Singularity Rupture. Hey, this is the Buy a Box promo. Very cool. Tragic Trajectory. Little uncommon tragic slip action there. Very interesting. Yeah, this set's pretty unique, honestly. Very unique, very interesting. Again, took Magic a long time to get to space, but hey, we got there, right? We got to space. We got to space. Alright, into the uncommons. Tragic Trajectory. Start off our uncommons here. Uthros Scan Ship. Seed Ship Impact. Virulent Silencer. Little poison counteraction. Got ourselves a rare here. Xenomorph Imago. Flying landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, target creature has base power and toughness 3/3 until end of turn. If you control 6 or more lands, creature has base power for 6/6. For 2? Interesting. There's a green-red version of that when an artifact leaves the battlefield, it deals 2 damage. Landers are good with that one. So let us see. Makes for landfall 2 and landfall super duper good. Mono green landfall, green red landfall, green white landfall is going to be something. We will see. Decode Transmissions. Operative. Savior. Lost in Space. Intervention. Bygone Colossus. Warp 3. It's a 9/9. Thing's huge. Full bore. Mechan Navigator. And we've got a Pinnacle Emissary. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 colorless drone artifact. Oh, great, yeah. Good, we need more of this. More drones. Or more cards that make artifacts. And more artifacts in red-blue. Anytime you cast an artifact spell. Affinity, here we come. Standard Affinity, maybe? Be interesting. Beckner. Operative. Savior. Colossus. Sky Warden. Let me fix that pile there. Red Tiger Mechan. A null. Hey, we brought a null back. 1 mana. Good counterspell. Terra Pact Intimidator. Kavu. Squadron Ace. Umbral Collar Zealot. Mythic. Void Altar. It's a planet. Station +12. Sacrifice a creature. Draw cards equal to... Wow. That's a pretty cool mythic. And it's one of those lands. Interesting. Forest. Lander. I think the planets are going to be very interesting. we'll see how they do once like standard hits, but like we want to see the green one for sure. That's the one we want to see big time. Graph kill. That one's really super good because it's like a cradle, like a guy's cradle. When you station it to 12. Interceptor mechan. Tractor beam. Beam me up, Scotty. Hey, Watery Grave. First shock land of the box. We're going to swap those over there. First shock of the box. And we've got ourselves a Zoo Ifit Osteoharmonist. That's quite a mouthful. Seam Rip Foil. Ooh, beautiful planes. That's like, I don't know if anybody has played Outer Worlds, but this just reminds me of Outer Worlds. Very, very much so. That or No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky, or yeah, definitely one of those two games for sure. No Man's Sky or Outer Worlds. Beautiful art. Cannot beat that. Transmissions. What's gonna kind of cruise here? Oh. Alright, nutrient block. What flavor do you want, Sammy? Bland, dense, or vanilla? Great flavor text. Ha. Flavor win. Emergency eject. Tanuk ensign. Steel swarm operator. Vault guard trooper. Rare 4/4 might form harmonizer. Landfall. When a land you control enters, double the power of target creature you control. Okay. More landfall. Hey, foil rare. Space-time anomaly. Target player mills cards equal to your life total. That's kind of cool. Island. Lander. I'm just going to go on that pile. Alright, so one shock land so far. 3 mythics, one of them being foil, 2 of them being the same. Let's see. And I'm looking, I know in every video I talk about this, I am a Pauper player. Love me some Pauper. But every time a new set comes out, I always look to see what commons are going to be good for Pauper. Rare here. Possibility Tactician. Whenever this or another Kavu you control enters, exile the top card of your library for as long as that card remains exiled. You may play it if you control a Kavu. Interesting. Kavu time. Kavu. Exosuit. Mountain. Menda. Interesting. Yeah, Kavus are finally getting some love. Alright, this box needs to pick it up a little bit. Feeling a little slow. Virus Beetle. Cool card. Alright, Fell Grav Ship. It's our first uncommon. Honor. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Draw a card for 1 white. Seems good. Beautiful art. Saw Ship. Uthro Scientist. Jellyfish Scientist. Get ourselves a 3/2 Sunstar Chaplain. Beneath your end step, if you control 2 or more tap creatures, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Interesting. Bygone Colossus. Plains. We've only gotten the one fancy land so far. It was that Needle Spire. Let's see if we can get another one of those fancy borderlands. That'd be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind a fancy border like Ancient Tomb or something. Hymn of the Faller. Tractor Beam. Survey. Bioengineered Future. Again. Already got one of those. Back in here. Swamp. Ooh, that's a pretty swamp. And a lander. Alright, so we're seeing some duplication with our rares, so interesting. Duplication mythic, duplication rares. Interesting. That pack went in a million pieces. Divert Disaster. Vanishing Light. Color. I think I see something. Nutrient Block. See something back there. Tapestry Warden. Mana. Timeline Color. Rare. Hissing Quag. Hissy Quags. Very cool. Manlands. Hissing Quagmire. Oh, we got ourselves an anti-causal vestige. A little Eldrazi action. Very cool. Eldrazi time. Warping that guy seems really good. Ooh, and we got ourselves a beautiful forest. A little avatar action there. Abaddon, if you would. Alright. About halfway through. Maybe a little bit more than halfway through. Probably a little bit more than halfway through. Lost in Space. Command Bridge. Alright. Wealth Stalker Ardent. More Drix. I'm curious to see what they say about the Drix, what kind of lore we get behind those guys. Got ourselves a rare here. Pain for All. An aura. Double. Hey, another Lumen class frigate. Right back to the first rare we had. Doubles. Doubling up on our rares. Interesting. Looks like we got probably, a little over halfway. Interesting. Nutrient block. We like nutrient block. We also like double packs. Double rare, double hits. Always good. Alright. Ray Blade Trooper. Spoil the rare, or spoil the hollow there. Might. Caesarian Dirgecraft. Elegy Acolyte is going to be our rare. Foe uncommon. What do you do? Lifelink. When one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you draw a card that is life. Beginning of your end step, every now and then permanent left the battlefield this turn, or a spell was warped this turn, create a 2/2 robot. Huh. Not the worst thing in the world. Creating dudes. All that fun stuff. Making dudes. Yeah, not a whole lot. Didn't do a ton of research on this set. I feel like, unfortunately, this set is just going to be the set known as the one between Final Fantasy and Spider-Man. Because, boy howdy, has Spider-Man, those spoilers have been nutso. There are some, oh my goodness. The Corgis. I ain't seen that one yet. Zookeeper Mechan. All Fates Scroll. Litho Breaking. Breaking? Wedge Light Rammer. Alright, got ourselves a, hey, Breeding Pool. Second shock of the box. We like shocks. Biotech Specialist. This card is great. Super fun. Anytime you sacrifice an artifact, this creature deals 2 damage to an opponent. Good stuff. Jellyfish Mane. Forest. And a lander. Alright, 2 shocks so far, and then 2 good ones. Watery Grave, Breeding Pool. Breeding Pool's always good. Green Blue is always good. Always has been. Always will be. Let's see what else we can find in here. Virus Beetle. Depressurize. Monoist Circuit Feeder. It's a Nautilus. Dawn Strike Vanguard. Molecular Modifier. Molecular. Well, something like that. Scour for scrap. Got ourselves another rare here. 04 Emissary Escort. Starport Securita. Beautiful Swamp. And a lander. Alright, I think we got 6 packs of the box. Really light on mythics. We're probably going to be hitting some mythics here real quick. The mythics have been really light, just 2 of them so far. And then we've just got our other little rares and stuff like that. Our fancy lands and all that fun jazz. I mean, hopefully we hit some more mythics. Meltstrider's Resolve. Station Monitor. It's a lizard. Faller's Faithful. Reroute Systems. Mythic, just on cue. Dawnsire, Sunstar Dreadnought. Yeah, whenever you attack, it deals 100 damage. This is a silly mythic. I like it though. It's kind of funny. I was hoping that we'd hit that just because it's kind of silly. A plains and a lander. Just yeah. It's a 20 for 5 that you have to station. Like, good on you first off, but like, dang. Heavy. Divert Disaster. Vanishing Light. Fungal Colossus. Pangolin. Drill Too Deep. Depressurize. Unravel. Really cool art. This set's got some really cool art. We got Beastie. Honored Knight Captain. Remnant Elemental. Rare. The Eternity Elevator. Very unique art. Very cool. Prospector. Beautiful island. And another lander token. I think all but one token has been a lander. We had one robot. We got a Drix Fate Maker, Moxie, Crawler, Cryptologist, Zookeeper, Doggo. We got a Sunstar Lightsmith, Hymn of the Faller, Survey Mechan, Specimen Freighter. There's another rare here. Terminal Velocity. Operator, Swamp, Lander. 3 packs left to crack. You know what we do with that? We get this box out the way. We got our packs here. Let's crack them up. See what we got here. If you've made it this far, thank you guys so much. I apologize I've been so quiet. A little tired recording this one today. So we're just kind of getting the sights and sounds of cracking the packs here. Whale. Security. Worm. Land Seeker. Embrace Oblivion. Depressurize. Drill Too Deep. We're going to scout for survivors for our first uncommon. Freighter. Terrapact Intimidator. We've got a Sacred Foundry. 3rd shock of the box. Followed by a Lobster. Rock Lobster. Bombard. Ooh, another beautiful, beautiful, beautiful planes. Probably my favorite planes in a while. Alright, 3 shocks. 3 mythics. Let's get a shock and a mythic in each pack here. Well, we got a foil swamp back there. Pangolin. Beckner. Relic. Lightblade. Pollinator. Command Bridge. Thawbringer. Cut. Propulsion. Seam Rip. Cerebral Download. Sorry. Itch there. Hilderblade. Rare. Mutinous Massacre. Full Bore Foil. Swamp. And a lander. Alright, everybody. Last pack to crack. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. I know this has been a long one. I know I've been pretty quiet. But you know what? We made it. We got this far. Let's see what we got in this last pack. Beetle. Shieldmate. Coordinator. Tenderfoot. Plasma Bolt. Sentinel. Dockworker Drone. Biomechan Engineer. First uncommon. Systems Override. Void Forged Titan. We got ourselves a rare here. Sunken Citadel for our third land here. Beautiful card. And last rare is a Cosmogoyf. Alert. Cosmogoyf. Action. Run. Oh, and we've got ourselves a Memorial Vault for a final foil rare. A Plains. And a Lander. Thank you guys so much for coming along on this journey through space here with me. If you guys, again, have made it this far and like what you see, please drop a like on the video. Let me know that I'm doing a good job here and that you enjoy the videos I'm making here. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. As a good friend of mine always says, peace, love.